Hello everybody, it's Michael Lutzman, one of the managing directors of the Opimian Wine Club, and I'm here with Michael Palij, one of our masters of wine. Thank you for coming, Michael.
Pleasure.
And we're here to talk about Markus Molitor and his incredible wines. I don't think it's possible to overstate the magnificence of these wines.
So this is a guy, I completely agree. This is a guy who's got more Parker 100-point scores than anybody else in Germany. So he controls, and the really interesting thing about him is he started this estate in the early 80s with nothing, and his father had gone bankrupt, and Markus decided to kind of reestablish the family's name and reputation, and he had that fire in his belly. And over 35 years, he has built this estate up to now more than 70 hectares of vineyards in the absolute finest bits of the Mosel and the Saar. Now, these three are all from the Mosel, and even more to the point, they're all from what we call the Mittel Mosel, or the Middle Mosel, which is the bit between Bernkastel and Erzig. So just that strip, which is kind of this like the Grand Cru strip, if you like. It's the best bit.
Or if you don't mind my taking it, it's like the heaven of Mosel.
It is the heaven indeed. Yes. Yeah. So okay, the first thing to say is Markus Molitor. The sweetness level you can get from the cap color. So this is the capsule here. Okay. So white is dry. Doesn't matter whatever else it says here on the label. White's dry. Okay. Then green is medium, and gold is sweet. So in theory, this label could say the same thing on all of them, and then you know which is dry, which is medium, and which is sweet.
That makes sense. And I know that our members know about grams per liter.
Yeah.
So a medium dry would be what? 30 to 70?
30 to 50 something.
Yeah.
30 to 50 in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this would probably be 60 to 70.
Right.
And up. And the reason behind that is the harvest is so late in the Mosel, and Markus wants that. He wants to push those boundaries as far as he can go. And botrytis, which is I'm sure all the Opimian members will know, is this mold which can settle on the grape and increase the concentration. We don't know if that's going to come or not. So at the beginning of the year, he's not prepared to say, well, this is going to be affected by botrytis and this one isn't. So that's why he can create these different styles.
Right. And I think people that aren't familiar with Mosel wines might think that sweet is sweet, but the fact that these are so well balanced, right? There's that acidity on the other side of it, that it's not your normal sweet Riesling that some people may think of.
No, absolutely. And the acidity here can be incredibly high. I mean, so high that these wines will last 10, 20 years.
Wow.
So, and it really is, to have access to these wines is a real opportunity for members of Opimian. One of the things that Opimian can deliver is access to these wines, which nobody else in Canada has. So it's a great opportunity.
And everybody wants them, and we got a little bit of it, and that's thanks to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure.
It's difficult to find wines of this caliber, and I mean, and I think the Opimian members will notice that we're starting to bring in wines like this that are world class, really difficult to find, and really, really rare, and I just love that fact.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And this one even has some age. This is 2017.
Yeah. And
then the two 2020. So this one, the dry wines, I think, are even better with just a little bit of age. This is Bernkastel Lai. So Bernkastel's the village, Lai is the vineyard. Then this is Zelting or Himmelreich. So Zelting is the village and Himmelreich's the vineyard. And this is Erzig or Würzgarten. So Erzig is the village and Würzgarten is the vineyard. So Lai is an old German word for slate. So slate soils in the village of Bernkastel. Himmelreich is heaven. So this is the heavenly vineyard in Zelting. And Würzgarten is spicy garden. So they feel that this wine always has like a little bit more spice.
Thank you very much, Michael. We really appreciate it.
And members enjoy. This is really a treat. I would urge you not to miss this opportunity. This is really some of Germany's finest white wines. They're age-worthy, they're complex, they're concentrated, they're delicious. Don't miss this opportunity.
Thank you for making this available to us, Michael.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.